Saturday morning. Dad has gone to market with some lambs that he sorted and picked out yesterday. I'm all loaded up. I've got the girls with me this morning because they both wanted to come, and obviously with it being summer holidays, Memes is off school, so we're out and around seeing the stock, aren't we, girls? So I'm out about Corndon with the girls feeding up. We're seeing all the sheep and everything again. Typically these are the jobs that Dad does in the morning, but obviously with him gone to market, I'm out doing them. So I've just stopped with the girls whilst feeding the sheep because they've asked me what the little huts are over there, and they are the turkey huts for French Beer's turkeys. So we marked up the ewes that were in Loughton and the ones that are up the lane, and we're just letting them out without lambs. So today has been one of those days where it's been like odd jobs, trying to get stuff done. So pretty much how the day has gone is Dad went to market, I went Corndon, Becca did yard stuff. We came in, we had breakfast, sorted out the kids. Becca went seeing stock, I did paperwork, Mum had the kids. Dad came home from market and then went out and did some sheep's feet whilst Mum went and got ready to go out for a funeral. Becca got back, she went with Mum to the funeral. Dad was still out with lambs, so I had all the kids. Dad came back. Dad and Grandad then went to get sheep whilst I stayed with the kids. Because there's 3 of them and we don't have all seatbelt car seats for the truck, it's not possible to take them all with us all at once. So Dad went to get sheep, Mum and Becca came home, they then had the kids, I went out and Becca came and joined me, and we went and got some of the Dartmoor ewes in that we had kept in. We brought them down. By the time we got down, Dad and Grandad had come back with half of the group from Loughton, which are also Dartmoor ones that we kept in, weren't looking so well, or lambs weren't looking so well, so tried to keep them a bit better this year. We've marked up all those ewes and split them from their lambs. The ewes have all gone out other than 5 or 6 that are a bit tender or bad feet, which we've kept in so that we can treat again. The lambs have been separated. They will now be kept, they're going to be kept down here, just so they're a bit further away from up top, else you find that they keep the ewes from walking away. So I'm just shutting up this gate here now, so that when Becca and Dad have finished doing an odd lamb's foot, the lambs can come up and they'll have a bit of fresh pick now. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we just brought Brimblecombe's down across the road, out from the field, down across the road, and up here ready to load. Simon's back with the box. We're going to load 4, and then Dad will take the other 8. So Dad's just backing back. We loaded the first 4. We've just got the other 8. We've got the hairiest red there on the left, and one of the blacks is a little bit starey, so we're just trying to keep them nice and calm. So we're just picking up a load of sheep, having a count up. We took the tractor into Moorland to pick up the hurdles. Becca and Dad brought the lorry and saw the stock on the way. Me and Simon dropped the trailer, went Mole Valley to pick up some bits and pieces and saw the sheep on the way, and have now come back so that we can take everyone home. 45. The kids are here with us, enjoying ice creams. Got about 10 Dartmoor ewes that were in the pen to be sheared first, that were brought in when Mort's gathered some of theirs. Else we'll get on and do the Newtakes today. So we roll the fleece, we put any of the loose inside, we roll the sides in, and then we roll up the tail up to the neck. We'll have to go up there, hand with some string. Peg, are you going to sit on the floor? So we are just out. We've come to pick up some sheep, but we've got some sheep out, so we've come to retrieve them. we're just out in the field putting up a bit of the wire and things, and then we're going to drop the 3 sheep out, but it is one of those places that it's just the hedges are overgrown, and technically it's a council field that we rent. So we've done our few little morning jobs. We've just brought in the ewes and lambs, split out the lambs and have a sort out, so we're just racing them through. Dad's splitting them out, try and keep them running. So we're just bringing in the ewes and lambs we brought back from Pound House and Mary's to split the lambs, go through the ewes, mark up. Dad had a little bit of a meeting today to do with the carbon in the farm. Whilst I finished off the few sheep that we had in. There's work going on in the field here beside us for the bungalow. They're sorting out some drainage and things. So we are just taking the Newtake ewes out. Becca and Dad have gone out the lane because Phil has let out his ewes out on the moor, so they've gone up to keep them down so that these ewes can walk out and they won't get mixed up. Is having a hard time stopping today. She is trying to keep everything 100 miles an hour, so we just got to keep her a bit slower because these girls have got a fair little walk ahead of them now. The cows are back on this leer where they shouldn't be, but they do look pretty. One of our pet peeves, the gate is been left open and the ewes that aren't used to coming out have walked down. Great. So we've made it into the forestry. The sheep have been being very good. Means has jumped out from the gator again to ride on the bike whilst we're travelling along nice and steady. So we have made it out to the gate. Letting the sheep walk up through the gate now. Taken nearly 2 hours since we left the yard, just a little short of it. But they are all back out. Yeah, Granddad. Come on then. So we're out. Oh my god. Go on then. So we're out bringing in the cows that we walked out over Moorgate because they've literally got no water here now because it's been so dry. So we are walking them home. That's the calf that several weeks back that we were going to inject before they came out. He's looking a lot better. He's walking really well. So we're gonna go out here and then out onto the main road and start our journey home.
So this is obviously Reggie's here at the back on his screen, which we are really happy with him. He's going to make these heifers hopefully working, and if he has, his condition is still as it was. Oh, but, you know, he's lost a little bit, but overall, yeah, all good! Overall, all good. Great granddaddy. Do you want me to show the day?
So we've just got into the narrow. It was a bit of a long trip for anyone that was behind us. We had a group of motorcyclists that decided to come up right up to the front beside Grandad, who's travelling in the truck, and just keep stopping and revving their engines forward. And some of our quiet cows on the best of days, that's not good to do, but let alone some of these heifers that this is only their second time doing this walk, first time actually ever walking home, and they didn't know what it was and they kept trying to run forward, so we're trying to slow them down. Normally our cows are quite quiet, that we can allow cars to pass when they stand in on the sides and have a bit of a nibble. We can allow a couple cars when it's free and clear to pass to try and keep everyone moving. Sadly, because of those few motorcycle boys or girls didn't actually take notice, that decided that it would be funny to keep revving their engines up, we couldn't do that, because they would be the first people that wanted to pass, and they would also be the loudest and scariest for these girls. But they're doing really well now, so that's all that matters. Dad is just passing. Normally, as there's an extra one of us this time, we tried to make it out to the junction so that Dad could walk on in front, but unfortunately as he came out the bracken he startled one of the front cows, so they trotted on a bit, so that didn't go to plan, but they're fairly quiet. Dad's just passing up now so he can be in front to help with the junction. So we've just stopped here at the bottom of Corndon. Looks like Reggie's having a good old scratch there at the front. The heifers are having a good old drink. There's not much water around, which is why they're being moved in the first place. But at least they can have a good old drink now. He's doing really well. He's still doing it. Still doing the walk. We're just slowing down now as we've met a car.